The dark side of Minecraft's marketplace, everything exposed. What? Does Minecraft have a marketplace? Or am I crazy? Advanced City Builder by Cube Creations? SCP. Let me get this straight. You are making mods for money? Or what? So apparently they just made a marketplace, a skin pack. Why would you need, you can just download a skin. Just download a skin. Why would you need a skin pack? You can just download one for free on the website, right? Or did they remove that? I have never heard about this in my fucking life. Okay, so apparently there's a marketplace and there's some scummy happening. Okay, got it. One was allowed by Mojang, I believe. Oh.
Shrouded in mystery for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
There is a lot which is hidden behind the scenes, from a special Minecraft developer-only version to a set of rules and guidelines the public is not allowed to know. You know what? I'll cut to the chase. About a month ago, I made a video talking about some of the info I gathered on the marketplace, most of which is hard to find, but still public. Well, since then, I've been contacted by a few individuals with information that has not been shared publicly before. Information which, if shared, would likely result in their marketplace partnership being terminated. Information about how much money marketplace creators make, misconduct and theft on the marketplace, and much, much more. And it's truly shocking what goes on behind the scenes. So,
bro, did you guys ever, like, I know, like, most people probably play Minecraft, right? But did you guys ever have, like, look at people that had these kind of skins? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, the naked skins, like, with the booba, and, like, some skins even, like, literally had, like, a massive fucking penis on the skins. Literally showing straight up titties, man. Like, those skins were wild, man, literally. It was wild. Poggy stream, stream for an hour. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Just watching the videos yourself.
So, let's first talk about those unique guidelines we discovered in the last video, as I've received more specific information about them, as well as learned of some newer and
yeah, they do have the biggest. Yeah, that's true.
I talked about how LGBT content is technically not allowed, but upon searching Pride, there is some content in that domain. Well, as it turns out, Microsoft intentionally allows search terms like quirky and rainbow to bypass such a rule solely for PR, as this makes them seem less like they are picking one side over the other. I also mentioned in the last video that skin packs had to feature skins of multiple ethnicities. This is supposedly so they don't create racial division, and in line with this, there must be at least one skin in a skin pack that represents a minority.
I'm sorry. I think, let's say that you are making a universe that is based on old school, your medieval shit, and it's based on like regions and stuff like that, and they're forcing you to have like some kind of ethnicity, some kind of race, some kind of like cultural thing. Let's say like a social thing that's about today. I think you are hindering a lot of things, like a lot of like universe and stuff like that. Well, again, I think they're saying that you should do it, or you should like maybe like think about these things when you make this thing, but saying you have to, in my opinion, is that's wrong, man. Like saying you have to do something to release something, I feel like that's wrong. I get like it's for diversity and shit like that, but forced diversity, that's not diversity. That's fucking forced, man. Only PE and Bedrock has the shop. Oh, okay, more like Mafia, am I right? Look, that Black Dwarf has an orange cloth, like prison cloth. I would say that's more fucking brown in my opinion.
This, however, only applies if the skin pack has normal themed characters. So, for example, the rule doesn't apply to demonic or magic-related skin packs. Once again, it seems like
I'm sorry. Every single time
the rule doesn't apply.
Every single time I look at like these kinds of skins, right? I just like go back in my mind to when. Have you guys ever been like one of those like really dirty Discords, right? Those like with like massive amounts of porn. And then like monthly they change like what they are like looking at, and then like one month they had like Minecraft, and I just remember like they had like all like bunches of Minecraft porn. I just thought to myself, how the fuck did they ever sexualize Minecraft? How the fuck did they ever manage to do that? Because somehow these motherfuckers did. They couldn't just leave Minecraft alone. It's a kids game, man, and they managed to fuck up like Minecraft with porn, man. It's I don't get it, man. But there is also racism, in my opinion. I agree with that. Not for companies and retards on Twitter. Yep, Minecraft porn is wild. Like, I think it's fucking crazy how you could turn something that's like so wholesome, so just like about blocks, into something sexual. I don't get it.
demonic or magic related skin packs. Once again, it seems like a rule solely in place for PR reasons.
Yeah.
There are some new guidelines I learnt about as well. You can't use Herobrine in any content on the marketplace, and you can see that upon searching Herobrine, there are no search results. Furthermore,
what if you search Brian Hero? I'm just asking, does that work?
Content you make should not make the player commit crimes, especially in the stories of adventure maps. Basically, you aren't meant to make the player do certain things that could be considered too dark. And here's an example of an interview with a dev group made a prison-based map talking about just that.
How long were you guys working on Prison Escape?
Well, it's complicated. Prison Escape had a different story, and it was blocked by Microsoft. It was too dark. Originally, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but whatever. The story was about Danny getting to where he is, and you push the Baron off the roof, and he dies. It was all done, animated, submitted, and everything. We had to work with Microsoft to get a different script going. We had to re-record stuff.
They didn't like the fact that you had somebody actually kill somebody.
Well, it was more the issue.
I don't understand. I don't about if it's, let's say, like, Minecraft is literally about surviving. It's about swords, shields, and killing zombies, man. If that's not already R-rated, what the fuck is it? Am I just crazy about that? And it's showing a person off a roof and him falling down and splatting over ground. Like, I'm sorry, man, but like, the game is literally about killing zombies with swords, bows, shooting each other. There's literally an entire service dedicated to PvP, you know, killing people, you know, player versus player, like killing players, killing each other. And I don't understand, how could that be wrong, though? Like, maybe I'm just thinking too much. And that's like, maybe like that's on like the player's level, and I guess it's for PR reasons, and like because it's a child's game, they can't allow that. But it still already is that in the real game, though. On Amazon Bedrock servers are PvP and not so. Yeah, literally, man, literally. Oh, I'm clicked something wrong.
That the player was the one taking the action to kill someone, and that you were forced to do so. And basically, we were told, player's not allowed to feel bad.
The developers made the player kill an NPC as part of their story, and Microsoft did not allow that.
Imagine those like really good story creators. How have you guys ever like played a game, right, where there's a bunch of mods, like let's say like the Fallout people or like the Skyrim people, right? You know, those mod makers that make those like amazing mods, you know, with like an entire story behind, let's say like Enderroll. Like how happy they would be to make, let's say, something in Minecraft, right? Like make an entire like story in Minecraft, but then the limitation of not being able to kill anybody just limits, like, let's say, exploration scenarios, limits so many things that you can't fucking do. Like, those people that are so fucking creative, they can't make something like let's say, Enderroll. Like, imagine that. Be happy, brain happy, be happy. Literal, man. Like, it's like playing that, like, We Happy Few, where they would take pills to be happy all the time.
This is pretty stupid, as in vanilla Minecraft, you kill a bunch of stuff all the time. I mean, most Bedrock servers are PvP related, where you kill other players often. Obviously, I understand that in a story...
Again, like, as you said before, like, 90% of fucking, like, 90% of Minecraft servers are about killing people.
Context, this is slightly different, but come on, Microsoft, no kid...
Hey, stop doing my happy few comments.
is going to be scarred or upset from having to kill a Minecraft
I'll do happy content, nothing bad. Yeah,
players
it's
are
fucked
doing
up.
just that in adventure maps over 10 years ago now. By the way, before we go on, consider subscribing. These kind of videos take a lot of work and research, so I would appreciate you doing so.
But I think I know why they want to do it, though. It's because they want to make money off the content they make, right? Which I get. I get it. They want to make money off, like, making these, like, adventure maps. That's why they do it. They're probably not free all these maps, and they want to make something that genuinely is good, but they also want to be compensated by doing it, right? Because they're probably making money, because, like, as I said before, there's, like, some monetary value of doing these, like, adventure maps. So when they create something, I think there should be a system already in place of, like, let's say you're doing an adventure map, you should be able to submit that to Mojang. Hey, Mojang, we're making this. It's about, like, a prison and about, like, escaping, and then there's the guy that dies at the end. And Mojang could be like, hey, this is what we don't like, this is what we like. There should be, like, some kind of communication. It shouldn't be, like, willy-nilly, like, hey, just please, can you look over this? There should be like some communication from day fucking one. It's a service they're providing. They should be able to like, you should talk to them. Or the best way to make money and content in Minecraft is to make gulags and Auschwitz, and Minecraft says nothing about that. Yep, and get iron, you kill the guards and lava and shit. Yeah, literally, man, they literally make farms to literally like fucking get brown people to fucking give you loot. Like, let's just play around the bush here, man.
So, no pressure. Anyways, a big problem with the marketplace is copyright or stolen content. In the last video, I highlighted how Among Us content was everywhere, totaling over 800 results, much of which is low effort and has stolen elements. We've discovered that the reason why Microsoft doesn't act upon copyrighted content is because they've put terms into the marketplace partner agreement, basically saying they assume that the marketplace creator has gained permission to use the copyrighted content. This basically puts all the responsibility on the creator, and as you can imagine, not all creators are going to follow the copyright guidelines when they're not enforced, especially considering that Microsoft don't seem to care as they make money regardless.
If I was one of those guys, I would make a skin that has like a dick, right? I would make like a woman skin with massive titties, and then the dick goes like up like this, and then through the titties, and then it's here in the head, and then it sprays semen. That's what I would make, and I'm just gonna say the motherfuckers that see that would buy that instantly. $1 million over 2 days. That's all I gotta say, man. I could make so much money off doing like that. Just that one skin, man. Literally. Best way to make iron is to make Auschwitz and Golem the lava and make villagers play well. Yeah, literally, man. Literally. Oh, you didn't hear about how much money they make from skin? No, I didn't.
Told
they didn't.
That
they
the
didn't
only
show
way to
yet.
actually get stolen or copyrighted material removed or even checked by Microsoft is to file a DMCA complaint, and even then, it's still no guarantee. Content is regularly stolen and slightly modified so that the thief can claim that they just took inspiration from the original.
It's the same thing about YouTube, right? Me doing a reaction to something counts as making me talking over a video right now and uploading, let's say this on YouTube, is literally enough to say like, hey, you know, I'm just watching a video and making this into my content now. Sure, I took inspiration, aka the video, from another creator, but now it's like my content and they can't do dick about it. Literally. Ready for that real mafia shit. It's red hair. I didn't steal it. It's just took inspiration. Literally, man.
The share of such a case. A contractor who used to work with marketplace creators informed me of a case where a Minecraft marketplace manager acted quite inappropriately upon concern behind a Minecraft marketplace creator stealing parts of skins and using them. The user who contacted me shared this graphic, which basically shows how elements of other skins have been stolen and used in content on the marketplace with only slight modifications.
If I was these guys, I think I would just, you know, go on like one of those like free Minecraft skin thingies, and then just take all the skins, download them, and then put them up, make like a thumbnail for it, and then do that every single day of the week. Put another one. Just make a bunch of, let's like search like pirate, take like the first 5 you get, smack them on a background, like a very colorful background, boom, put that up. Then just search like, let's say like Assassin's Creed. Boom, up there. Hentai, up there. Literally, that's probably what I would do. Nobody ever heard about Among Us. Yo, what the fuck, that build look like? Among Us? Among Us sus?
Upon reporting the issue, the Minecraft marketplace manager, whose identity I will keep private, accused them of talking trash about other creators.
Going around talking trash about creators isn't going to endear you to the rest of the creator community.
And spreading rumors when all they did was simply present the evidence of plagiarism and theft. Upon being further questioned by a third party, the marketplace manager mentioned not wanting to go
say the rumors shouldn't be spread.
Further detail as it would cause drama.
I think I can
contradictory as they already brought up the issue, instigating drama regardless. The marketplace manager proceeded to further argue that the user was not reporting the content, but instead attacking other partners and spreading rumors. Specifically, the marketplace manager mentioned that the user had no evidence yet.
I'm just gonna say it like it is. Come on. We all know what the fuck's happening. Listen. In a situation like this, where a company is making a fuck ton of money on a completely deregulated thing, where you can literally do anything you want, and the company makes money, do you really think they're gonna give a fuck about Benny's top 10, I mean not top 10, but best 5 Assassin's Creed skins, do you really think they're gonna give a fuck about, even though those like 5 skins were taken from somewhere else? Like, no, they don't. In many ways, you can always talk about what's fair and what's not fair. What's fair is that like people should be compensated for their work, right? But at the end of the day, when Microsoft makes their money, you make your money. Somebody else stole your work and now they're also making money. They're not gonna give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You give a fuck, obviously, but Minecraft doesn't give a fuck. So at the end of the day, it's just you're getting mad over something that's never gonna be resolved. You can prove fake evidence. Yeah, I would expect that. Though this is gonna be a normal video about Minecraft and this shitty shop, not this mafia court shit.
Did, even going as far as having a video of a partner stream whereby a plagiarized skin base was used. Now, this was shared with me by one party, with the other party not being present to refute such claims, and as such, while there is clearly evidence of stolen content, we may not have the full picture of this event. Regardless though, my point with showing you all this is to display how the issue was handled very poorly. Even if the conclusion of this case was that the content was different enough to be considered fine, it should have been handled significantly better by the marketplace manager. It's not like stolen content is exactly a rarity on the marketplace, and reactions like this to users who report content clearly show that it's no easy task getting content removed. This isn't the only case of this happening either. I was told by another marketplace partner that there has been cases where skins are stolen from other marketplace creators and sold. In their case, they discovered that another marketplace partner was caught stealing skins off NameMC and only slightly altering colors as well as certain patterns, then selling them on the marketplace. Here, as you can see, is the skin on NameMC, which according to the website was first seen on January of 2020.
Videos without all parties which show clear evidence should be valid in court. To be honest, I do agree. But again, listen. I think if somebody has evidence of that being your content, that should be respected, and that should have the person that made it should have all fucking right to like terminate that kind of content, and should have the right to just like get that removed off the website, right? If you have clear evidence, I say clear evidence. No like bullshit like, no, it kind of looks like kind of content, you know, kind of looks like it mine, but I'm not sure. Not that kind of shit. Like 100% we know that shit is literally fucking taken, man. I'll take an example, right? Like a couple days ago we reacted to another video, and I showed let's say like a simplified video. I showed that video of having, you know, of like the creator having, you know, enough, you know, like support, or like can do what they want enough to, they should like, if they don't want something up there, they should be able to remove it. I showed evidence of that, and now you guys can see what happened here on one of my reactions. The first Punic War, which we watched, and the second Punic War, which we also watched. These videos were fucking removed by not removed, right, but like were copyright strike by Oversimplified, which I'm using as proof here to kind of show that the creator should have enough power as they do on YouTube as they should have on these websites. That's why I think having completely deregulated platforms that don't have enough power should be terminated or should get more support. But again, at the end of the day, if they are happy about making, if Minecraft's happy about making money, you're happy about making money, and somebody else stole it is happy about making money, then I don't think nobody cares. When I play Apex, first you pay in exposure, shut the fuck up. I do pay in exposure, yeah. Oh yeah, I got VIP Pog. What the fuck noise with your exposure? You court with him? Wait, why didn't he strike Tommy? What? Yeah, sure, wouldn't mind playing Apex. We can do that,
A skin pack was later created in 2021 containing an almost exact replica of the skin with slightly different hair and eye colors. Upon pointing out the issue, it was almost immediately brushed off. Nothing ended up happening, and the skin is still available on the market today in a skin pack with hundreds of reviews, meaning it likely made thousands of dollars. And as such, the issue of low effort and plagiarized content on the marketplace drowning high effort content out only continues to persist.
The reason why is because that Tommy K is a big streamer, and I don't care about the money. I don't care about the money that I would have gained. I don't have enough. I don't have 1,000 subs, right? So I wouldn't make any money, right? I don't care about it. What I do get about it is views, and I get subs from it. Like I think I gained about like 5 subs from that, and I think that's fair. Me not, you know, like gaining anything from it besides the subs, that's completely fine with me. Again, I don't care about like making money of it.
The marketplace is known to have some really unique and stupid technical issues as well. Mooing Cow Milk, who has been involved in the marketplace in the past, provided me with some interesting information. You see, when content on the marketplace is removed, it doesn't, well, actually get removed, but rather gets unlisted. This means that, similar to how unlisted YouTube videos work, if you have the direct link, you can still get the content in-game. In one such amusing case, using this method, you can find a map which costs 1 million mine coins. The story behind this map was that it was a limited time free map, but once that time ran out, they couldn't remove the map from the store. They instead unlisted it and set the price to something super high to prevent players from buying it. Furthermore, marketplace content
I wonder if anybody ever bought it. Like, I wonder. Yeah, or like a Hitler skin, maybe. If anybody ever, like, because there's probably got some people that put it up there and then they didn't notice it before, like, a little after, right? I get, right? They probably, somebody probably did that and then it's probably still in the store. But maybe.
Usable if you don't have internet connection. It
simply
simply won't let you
I'm a
create
small
a world with the marketplace map, even if the files are stored locally. The marketplace clearly has some deep technical flaws. When submitting new content to the marketplace, each partner is capped at 3 submissions per week, where the review process can take anywhere from 2 weeks minimum to up to 3 months. Considering this review process hardly seems to do much, with lots of copyrighted and plagiarized content flooding the marketplace, why does it take so long? This big delay can actually be quite harmful to creators who rely on marketplace income. For example, let's say you spend months working on a big map or something, and upon submitting it...
I think the people that do this probably make a lot of money. I think they do. But I don't think they make a lot of money off like people the same age as me. Like I'm 20, I'm about to be 21. They probably don't make a lot of people money off me, but they make a lot of money off like kids. Let's say in the like maybe like probably like 7 to 14 like year old like demographic. I think that's where they make most of their money here. They don't make any money off like old people. A lot of money. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of fucking money. But it also shows that people are like, I think kids, I don't think they should have access to mobile or anything like that. Or they probably should, right, for like emergency reasons, right? But it feels like a lot of things that kids do these days just kind of like fuel complete and all the garbage with the parents' money. Like you were talking about like stuff like EA, like companies like EA, like probably a little bit of Blizzard, right, with Overwatch and stuff like that. It just feels like things are just being completely fueled by these kids, and it's just ruining a lot of things, honestly. A lot of money. It's not like a Microsoft takes more than I have. Yeah, didn't it take like a lot of the money, like about like 60% or something? I remember.
It takes 2 to 3 months to finally be listed on the marketplace. That's 2 to 3 months without the income from the map. Speaking of income, I'm sure you are all dying to know how much money these marketplace creators get. Fortunately, I've been given the rates. Here are the prices of items marketplace creators can set their product to be, ordered by tier depending on the price. On the right hand side is how much the marketplace creators receive from each sale. They only receive...
So, from a $10, let's say like a 10 like all those coins, right, which account like about like $10, is 1690, 69, nice. And that's 3.75 cents. That's fucked up. That's like the Roblox rates, literally. That's almost like as much like you would get on like fucking Roblox. Like, holy shit, man. What the fuck? That's barely even money, though. I think it would almost be better, like, setting a skin to 1,170 than that. Because that it seems like it's actually better, like, meta to do this one than this one. Okay, you guys can actually see that bad. Like, but again, it seems like better to set it to like 2.62 than 3.75. Or maybe I'm just like crazy about that. But like, it seems like some math in my head is saying that to me.
A 37.5% cut from each sale. That means if they sold a skin pack for, let's say, $2, the marketplace creators only get 75 cents. If they sold a custom map, which blood, sweat, and tears went into, for $10, they only get $3.75. Keep in mind that many marketplace creators often work in teams with multiple texture designers, contractors, developers, and more.
That's fucked.
Microsoft is taking 62.5% of the profits from the marketplace.
Holy shit, that's a lot. Holy, what the fuck, man? Imagine that fucking cop, man. Like, That's worse than on fucking Twitch, which is a 50-50, and it's even worse on YouTube, which is that like I think that on YouTube it's like 45-55. Like what the fuck? Imagine working on a year with 10 people earned about like 3.4 from one purchase. Yeah, imagine.
Just as a point of comparison, Steam, the game launcher and store, takes a 30% cut of all game sales.
And we see that happens when companies are left to decide the fate of their buyers. Yeah, literally, man. But I also think there should be some quality control, which I think that's what it really is. It's quality control, right? There has to be some sort of quality control, or like some company would just, like some kid would just sit there, my skin pack that I spent 2 minutes on making should actually be about like a tier fucking 10, which would be $10. And that's how it should be. When it literally took the kid like 2 minutes to put it together and should be a tier 1. I think there should be some kind of quality control, 100%. But I do think that it should like be put up, and then the person says like, hey, we put this much amount of time into it. Here's like, we have this many people working with us. Here's evidence of this. This is like how big it is. This is like how long it takes to finish it. And then like provide maybe some files or something, and then like show these things off. There should be that. Yo, the fuck is quality control, but put it in tier 6 to make a lot of money. Okay, yeah, that's true.
And there are quite a few people in the industry who consider that too high. So Microsoft taking more than double that is really, really high. Like I mentioned, a lot of marketplace content, especially the high effort content, would take multiple individuals and hundreds, if not thousands of hours to create. This cut is really harmful to those high.
But I also feel like if you yourself decided to go into this knowing that they had these like shit rates, knowing that, you know, you might be completely fucked over, knowing that this was not really the best financial choice due to the unknowns and the complete RNG that is Microsoft, I still think that's on you. Because you knew that could happen. You knew those things were a possibility. It's the same type of motherfuckers that look like that has like $1,000, and then a guy in the street says like, hey, if you let's do a 50-50. If I win those 50,000, if I like win, I get like that $10,000, like $1,000. If you win, you get $2,000, and then you're like, yeah, let me just do that, and then he like rolls it, and then it lands, and then he wins. And then you get mad that you lost that $1,000? That's on you, motherfucker. You decided that. This is how Bill Gates can inject us with 5G chips our kids pay him for. Yeah, literally, man. I think 30% of Steam is fair. I think that's fair, yeah. But again, not like the small developers. I think the small developers should get a little bit more. Because again, it's like one person that makes some of these games that I think they should. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about now. But yeah, yeah.
Higher effort.
Oh yeah, knowing, yeah, you knew. Steam literally pays for servers for it's like 1 million players, pays for site on the store, because store page is stored on their servers that cost a lot of money to keep running. And they have 1 million of players. Steam pays for exposure and AAA studios to serve them. Yeah. Frizo 2? Yeah, that is Frizo 2. The
creators, and further incentivizes clickbaity, low-effort content like skin packs, which don't...
Listen, man, fucking people like Cripple Cop, literally, like, the entire channels run off fucking, like this sort of, like, clickbait shit, like, so, I don't think, like, even, like, talking about that is really gonna change anybody's opinion.
Take much time to make, and use brand recognition of other popular IPs and trends to get noticed and sell, rather than for being high quality with original concepts and designs. But it gets even worse.
Listen, internet historian and like people like Oversimplified literally make fucking amazing content, but at the end of the day, some motherfucker that makes a gaming video that's 10 minutes long is gonna get more fucking views than like those like an entire Oversimplified video and let's say like a fucking internet historian based video combined, right? It's nothing is fair here, man. Nothing's gonna be fair.
Marketplace partners and their employees are forced to sign NDAs on their earnings, with some texture artists who are commissioned for various tasks not finding out how much they get paid for their work until after they have signed the NDA and accepted the job. This effectively means that partners and texture artists aren't allowed to talk about their earnings at all. It's likely done for malicious reasons as well.
But doesn't the NDA run out at some point? Like, doesn't the NDA actually run out?
Microsoft doesn't want marketplace creators to discuss their earnings in fear of the backlash they may receive. Microsoft knows that the cuts and conditions...
Imagine paying $5 to play Pac-Man in Minecraft instead of the free game or the Google Pack. Yeah, literally. Fuck that. That people should have the right to talk about their earnings. I do agree with that, but I also feel like there should Venus. I do agree with you. I 100% I do agree with you. But at the end of the fucking day, at the end of the day, it's still you, the creator that signs it. Let's say the Venus. Let's say like you decided to make like a bunch of furry skins, and with the intention of putting it up there on that like Minecraft like store, right? And let's say that they then said like, you gotta sign this NDA, and you knew there was gonna be an NDA you would have to sign. At the end of the day, that's on you. I still think that there's what he's talking about. It's completely fair, but I still think that it's still the per individual's responsibility to know when something is a good idea and when something is a bad idea. So, it's still on. I know like we talk about like social societies where like people have to like come together and like work together, but if you already know you might be fucked over, then why do you do it? I don't get it. No, that's communism and cynicalism. We can't have that. I know. Also, you can literally pay a lawyer to get better deal on NDA. Yeah, you can actually. That's why I will look after signing, especially when getting a job. Yeah, exactly. You always need to like, first of all, look, is there a chance of me getting like offered an NDA? 2, have you read the NDA? Is it a bad deal? And 3, have you ever been dropped as a kid? Like, I'm sorry.
Place creators are forced into aren't exactly good. And when creators receive reports about their monthly sales, they don't even get told how much of their content was sold, rather just how much they made.
I think it should tell you how many like bought it.
Here's an example of what marketplace creators get. I've obviously completely altered the numbers and names of the products to protect the user's privacy, but you can see that the exact sales figures aren't present. Obviously, you could reverse engineer this information, but
yeah, because this could also kind of look like Microsoft is Mojang is scamming them for how much they actually sold. Also, the boss can't say no to sign in, and you have the right to read it fully. Yeah, you do. You have the entire right to read an entire NDA. But I also think, like, again, if you are unhappy with the contract, take it to a lawyer, maybe ask about it, or like then just say no to the job, or like ask for some conditions before joining. Let's say if you're a guy that's like, guy, girl, whatever the fuck, that is like really well known in the community, I think, and they really want you on board, like they even asked you personally, right? You have leverage to say like, hey, I'm not gonna be a part of an NDA which I can't talk about for 100 years. Let's say 5 years. Can't take the NDAs with you home or to a lawyer. Yeah, you can. That depends. If you say like, can I take the contract home with me, and they say no, then you forfeit the job. Then again, that's their choice. That's the company's choice. If the boss tries to stop you, then it's a massive red flag. Well, yeah, of course, right? But that just means you probably shouldn't work for them. Like, I think it's still the individual's fucking choice.
The fact that Microsoft seemingly doesn't include such a vital piece of sales information has led many creators to become suspicious that Microsoft takes a larger cut from sales than they are letting on. I mean, why wouldn't they share such information? It seems incredibly suspicious. That's all I'll say. The market is extremely overwhelmed with content, and many partners making content don't even see $10 a month from some of the things they've made. In addition, with the fact that Microsoft takes an aggressive cut, it's really not easy to be an ethical and original marketplace creator.
Then don't do it.
Okay, some of you may be thinking that the issues with stolen parts of skins may be reaching a bit. I mean, it's just some textures, right? But let me explain how this all keys in. As I already mentioned, most partners don't exactly make a lot of money, and it's only becoming harder as more content floods the market. Stealing elements of skins only contributes to this flooding of the marketplace, as it allows for content to be made quicker and easier, thus
Minecraft Ritual don't take more than 62.5% of the money. Shift's eyes,
drowning out marketplace creators. And since it seems to be immensely difficult to actually report such content and get it taken down, it only continues to pile up. It's like a cycle. Stolen content is produced at speeds far quicker than normal content. It drowns out other...
Yeah, well, I think they already had like something called a partner, right? Well, then when you open up the store, let's say you open up the store right here. Like I'm bibbidi bobbidi. I'm opening up the store like boom boom boom, right? And here comes up the store, and then it should show me all the content that is partnered. That is the most popular kind of content. Everything's partnered. Everything has been viewed through. Everything. This is people that Microsoft knows produce like high quality motherfucking shit. And then you can go on the non-partner side, and that's where you know you're gonna find the risky shit, like the shit that has like fucking naked Hitlers or something. Like that's where you find that. That's probably what they should do. I think I'm now in the calling phase. Are you sure?
The original and high quality content, it gets reported, nothing happens, and more stolen content is produced. The Minecraft Marketplace is a good concept, which is extremely poorly executed, and Microsoft's failure to address its issues is only letting it continue to get worse day
fucking
by
naked
day.
Hitler Marketplace,
And don't
yeah.
even get me started on the abysmal sales cut, but those speak for themselves.
But they knew it. They knew
I hope
while
this
they were
video
getting
provided
into
you all
it
with
in
some
the beginning.
insights
Like,
into the marketplace. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you all so much for watching.
Minecraft's pay-to-win server. What the fuck? But yeah, actually, I actually really enjoyed this video. This is actually a really fucking good video, though. Like, more people should probably know about this that actually play Minecraft.